melancholic content is merely a reflection of who you are. I know that it is comforting when you watch these kind of contents, where people would say that I am 35 and I'm a loser, or I'm so lonely and I'm so depressing, right? It is good that you see another person who is experiencing the same thing with you, but it only keeps you stuck, because you would feel like, okay, then I don't have to push myself or being too hard on myself anymore. Because when you see that thousand people are experiencing the same thing, you wouldn't feel the need to push yourself more because now you understand that what you're feeling or who you are is normal and everyone is just the same as you. So you feel like you at least belonged somewhere to this certain group. Eventually, it will devour you alive because now you are too complacent. You understand that you don't have to be hurried or trying so hard so that you would be successful sooner anymore. Everybody is telling you to slow down because you are physically and mentally exhausted. It is okay to take a rest. They would tell you like this, right? And I'm not really a fan of it at all because I swear to you, I mean, it is good that it makes you feel psychologically comforting, right? That, okay, like, at least I feel better now that many people are experiencing the same thing. But don't forget that if you were to be complacent for a very long time, once you come back to the work again and suddenly you look back that you have wasted a month or two, because you don't want to put effort on it and you just want to take a rest a little bit, and then you would just live in this loop forever. You would go nowhere by watching these people expressing themselves that they are losers. I'm not trying to condemn them here. It's just that it is not good for you at all, man. Like, because if you want greatness, if you want success, you can't watch those things. Imagine, right? Let me adduce you an example, okay? If you have 10 friends, okay, and all of them they are losers, they don't care about their future, they are happy with where they are, just, working 9 to 5 job, at McDonald's, right? But if you are an ambitious person and you always hang out with them, even though you would say that like, oh, but I have high levels of agency, I'm not gonna be like them, even though I hang out with them, I just want to have fun, right? But you would subconsciously internalize their behavior, because those people are your friends, right? And they would only reinforce your negative behaviors instead of reinforcing your strengths. They make you lower. They would, on the weekends, they would invite you to the party to hang out and have fun with them, even if they are all good people, right? But if their values don't align with yours, if I were you, man, I'm just gonna leave them. I don't care, because your future is contingent upon your current actions. Like, of course, you can have like fun, pleasure, if you do it every single week, at least you can cope with it, right? But don't forget that you will be suffering with the cost of what you've been doing in the future. Are you really willing to pay the price after this like 40, 50 years? Just want to have fun like time to time, you know, being a slave of institution, government doesn't give a shit about your life. They only want to corrupt. Like seriously, I'm a person who doesn't trust government or any officials at all because like in reality, like I myself, you know, have had experiences with them a lot, and I swear to you, I acknowledge that there are good people out there, but it's just better for you to rely on yourself solely because on the way, if you believe that others would help you to become a better person or would help you in a way, I swear to you, then you would never be able to build your empire. You know, in order to build your empire, you need to build yourself first. You need to build a strong character, your identity, by cultivating new skills every single day, not just trying to relax and just be chill and just like do the work a little bit here and there whenever you feel like it. When you scroll on social media, there would be a plenty of motivational videos saying like you can do it, you're destined for greatness. Every single day you put efforts into work. But in reality, people often consume these kind of content just so that they can feel that they are being productive, but in fact, they haven't done the work at all. Don't fall into a comfort trap. You know, people would say that you are already enough. I can tell you right now that if you're not happy with your current life and you just want more, not because you want validation, but you just want a better future for yourself, then you just can't watching, losers every single day, people who share their emotions, traumas, just so that you would relate with them. People often use causality on the surface level only, right? When you look at your current life and you're thinking, why is my life like this? And then you would look back, and think that, oh, because in the past I didn't try hard enough. I was too complacent in just chilling with my life because I had so many problems and I just want to balance it with pleasure. So that's why I'm here. And then that's it. It is not wrong to examine it on that level, but in order to cure it, you need to examine it deeper. Okay, then it is because back then you try to balance your happiness, right? But then why did you even have to balance your happiness? If you actually want to be successful as fast as possible, then wouldn't it make more sense if you would put effort into work every single day so that eventually, maybe by now, you would be successful already? Of course, like by the time you might not even, have a good experience or something memorable for you, and you have to deal with your emotion every single day. No friends, no girlfriends, just you and the work, right? Because success doesn't care about how you feel or how much effort you put into work. It only cares about the results. Understanding the root cause is only the beginning of your journey. In order for you to grow from it, you need to change your habits, right? Don't consume those melancholic content anymore or listen to melancholic music whenever you feel down. I swear to you, it would only make you more depressed. Stop listening to music is regaining self governance. Now your emotions are not contingent upon what music are you listening to anymore. It is only you, your emotions, and you alone. If you feel sad, then feel it. People often subconsciously long for nostalgia, even if it is negative memories, but they didn't consciously choose it. They just let their emotion choose it. When you let your emotion govern your mind, you are living life on autopilot, and that is not what you want. You need to have a full control over your conduct. If your friends are not virtuous, then cut them. If your algorithm only feeds you negative content, then don't be on it. Or block it, spam it, okay? And trying to look for something that is better than you, that is more informative, intellectual, so that you can be a better person. Consuming content that gives you comfort will only make you lower than you already are. So the only thing that you need in life is something that is better than your current version. Ruthlessness is the only missing jigsaw here. You don't need some melancholic content to fulfill the gap in your heart. You need to be resilient. If everybody is depressing, then let them be. Live your life, do what you have to do. Don't spend your time watching them just so that you would feel better about yourself, because at least you're not the only loser and there are a bunch of people who are worse than you. It will not make your life better, and you know it so well. Immersing yourself in the work will eliminate all of those negativities that you have: guilt, depression, and loneliness. It is the best cure ever that you could ever do, is putting effort into work. I emphasize this in almost every single video of mine because you need to take it seriously. You only live once. You don't want to disappoint your future self and your family. Utilize neuroplasticity. Whenever you notice yourself that you start watching melancholic content, then get rid of it. Just stop that moment and try to shift it to something else instead. You can go for a walk or read something, okay? Something that is better for you than just trying to amplify your sadness or depression unnecessarily. Modern people are obsessed with depression and loneliness. Many people, in fact, they don't even feel depression or sadness intensely. Like maybe they just feel bad a bit that, they failed the exam or they didn't have a lot of money, right? But then when they see some influencers, post on YouTube that they are depressed even though they're successful, you would feel like, damn, I also feel it right now. And then your feeling is amplified. So when you see this kind of content almost every single day, it sucks, man. And it is extremely detrimental for your mental health. And you know that in order to cure it, you need to get rid of it by trying to minimize your screen time on social media, right? And start living your life. Do what you actually want to do. It is better. So that is pretty much overall for today. Just don't consume like those loser contents anymore. I have no hatred toward them, by the way, but it's just not good for you. Even if you think that you are one of them, trust me, you are not. Because when you start clicking on those kind of videos, it is a confirmation that I am a loser. Don't label yourself like that. You are fucking not. You are better than that. Even though your current life is miserable, but if you actually want success bad enough, regardless of how long it takes, you would actually do it. Even if nobody supports you. But it's okay, man, because you have you. The only person that you need in life is yourself. Just believe in yourself and you know that you can do it. Many idiots, like there are governments, there are the rich, they can still do it, and they don't even know how. So if you keep trying over and over again, one day, if even if it is a fluke, if you make it, then you make it. Believing in yourself. Don't listen to melancholic content anymore and just unfriend with people who would only make you down or make you lower than you already are. That is all of my messages. And I hope this video helps you in some way. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.